Could you first of all tell me who you are and spell your names?
Sure. I'll give you a card.
Okay, that's fine. So,
Robert Demarest.
okay. And where you're from, elected from 2nd District?
Right.
Clayton, also from 2nd.
Also from the 2nd, okay. And what is it that you're wanting to do tonight during the roll call?
We're actually being given the opportunity to vote for Dr. Paul.
That's exactly
That's why we were elected.
that is essentially why we were elected to the delegate position. We're just representing our people who voted for us.
How many of Dr. Paul's supporters are in the Oklahoma delegation? That you know of?
Maybe 12 to 14.
It's 12 or 14.
Of the delegation?
The entire delegation.
How many of those are delegates opposed to alternates?
Sorry?
How many would actually be voting for Dr. Paul tonight?
Only 2.
Only 2?
That are
Able to vote?
or would if they could?
No, actually tonight during the roll call we'll vote for Dr. Paul.
That's it.
These 2. Okay.
The rest are bound.
There's only 3 of us that are unbound, and 2 of us are going to utilize that capability to vote for Dr. Paul.
So you were elected as basically as Huckabee bound delegates from the 2nd District.
Right.
Yes, sir.
But Huckabee was already out of the race by the
Released
time
his- right.
he released his delegates. So we knew that we have the ability to be unbound and have the opportunity to vote for Dr. Paul, which is
What are your main objections to John McCain as the Republican nominee for president?
I don't have anything personally against John McCain. I think he's a great candidate for the party where it is today. But I don't agree with a lot of his economic policy. I don't agree with some of his foreign policy. And I'm a little worried that it's going to be more of the same. And that's my general concern.
For foreign policy, the main objections are
Such as suspending the writ of habeas corpus to Gitmo detainees, his unwillingness to correspond with leaders of other countries. It seems to me it's a lack of respect. I think he's still very much in the motion that George Bush was going through, and policing the world.
were you all at the event in Minneapolis at the Target Center yesterday?
Yes, sir.
And how was that? Any highlights from that?
I would say the whole thing was a highlight. It was amazing that every single speaker on this evening, the entire audience of 10,000, as many people as is here today, were glued to every word of every speaker as they were speaking.
There was no extra talking.
We were all listening. There's a group of highly educated people who know exactly what the issues are, and the issues are policy of non-foreign intervention. We don't need over 700, maybe 800 bases that we have in 130 foreign countries, which is draining our economic system, and it's going to potentially collapse our financial system. We're already suffering the price in the consequences of high food and energy prices. These are major issues, and these are issues that aren't being addressed by either the Republican or Democratic candidates.
Did you have other than Dr. Paul, did you have a favorite speaker at the event?
Jesse Ventura. He's very much a crowd mover. Obviously, he's had a show business experience, and I also enjoyed Amy Allen, who's a singer. But Lou Rockwell moved me the most, I'd have to say. He's a very, very educated man in my field of study, which is what I went to school for, is economics and finance, and he struck a chord with me.
Okay. Gentlemen, thanks very much for your time. I appreciate it. I'm going to post this on batesline.com later tonight. We'll have a chance to upload it. batesline.com.